In June 23, 2015, Central Bank of Nigeria (CBN) announced that 41 items initially were not valid for foreign exchange, reason being that they could easily be produced in Nigeria rather than being imported into the country. Some of the affected items include rice, cement, margarine, palm kernel, palm oil products, vegetable oils, meat and processed meat products, vegetables and processed vegetable products, among others. 8 years after, the CBN's decision to lift the ban on the 43 items signifies a major step in resolving the country's forex problem, as importers of these items can now freely purchase forex from the official window at cheaper rates. Economic experts bear their mind on this.
It's not a ban on those items per se. It's a ban that they cannot participate in the official bid for forex in the country. And the intention was that this will encourage local production of those 43 items. And I think, for example, rice. Since 2015, I think Nigeria has stepped up production of rice. That we can say that we are nearing self-sufficiency.
We have to take a look at some of the items on which Forex has been lifted. The issue of Forex, we are talking about foreign currencies, getting foreign currencies to import some of these items. So I will mention some of the items. The first one on the list is rice. We have cement there. We have steel pipes. We have steel drums. And of course, we have iron rods. We even have cellophane wrappers. We even have toothpicks. So those are some of the items on the list on which the issue of getting foreign currencies to import them into the country has been lifted. So the implication is that if you want to import those items now, you can approach the Central Bank of Nigeria so that you can have access to foreign currencies to be able to import it into Nigeria.
Mr. Stephen Awurere expressed fear over the plight of local producers as regards the new policy.
The issue of people still going to the black market, the parallel market, to source foreign exchange for these same products is bringing divergence between the two markets, the official market and the parallel market. And it's not also good for our economy. That's why the unintended consequence of this policy now may be that it might stifle local production of those 43 items.
To Mr. Peter Akingbade, the inability of local producers to produce enough for the use of the masses is doing more harm, hence the need for the intervention.
Why we have to encourage some of the items to be imported is that if they are not available, then where do we get them? Recently, you heard about what Bua Cement said, that they are ready to sell a bag of cement for 3,500 naira. That it was the chairman that said it, as against 5,200 naira. That was the price then. But surprisingly, as I am talking, cement is still sold around 5,000 naira because it is not available. We cannot say we are trying to protect the local producers and then allow our people to suffer when the goods are not available in sufficient quantity. I will give you another example, which is rice. You know, most of our people consume rice, and of course we are also trying to encourage local farmers to also go ahead and plant rice and make it available. But over time, have they been able to make sufficient quantity of rice available? The answer is obvious, which is no. So what are we going to do to bridge the gap? We may have to import so as to bridge that gap, because if that gap is not bridged, the implication is that the price of rice will continue to go up.
Both are of the opinions that if the policy is strictly monitored, it would deter the emergence of unintended outcome.
The CBN and the Federal Monetary Authorities must monitor this program, this policy stringently, if we will not allow the unintended outcomes to crowd out all the good intentions that they have in mind.
Government should make conscious efforts by encouraging more people to produce some of these items that may not require so much technicalities to produce there in Nigeria, so as to reduce the amount of foreign currencies that we are going to commit to the importation of these items that can easily be produced in Nigeria. So, by and large, it can be said that this new policy will bring about price stability when these foreign currencies are made available, and at the same time curtail inflation and also encourage competition.
The Apex Bank's decision to lift the forex restrictions on the 43 items is aimed at reducing foreign exchange demands for products that could be locally produced, improve employment generation, and conserve foreign reserves. Omorinola, Hungbeji, OSRC News.